Alright, what up? So, here's just a quick tutorial. I understand the video is bad, like, this is just, I don't know how to do these, but I understand that this is going to be hard for some people. Sure is for me. So I just bought a screen printer for 4-color, 1-station. And the instructions are crap because this is a Chinese company. So I'm gonna help you out. We're gonna try to help you out. To put this thing together. So first off, you can see I got one arm set up. This is gonna be a challenge. So one arm. First problem I run into is actually getting the ring hooks onto the actual station and getting the arms onto the rotating platform. So first thing you need to do, you take your arm, and then you'll see there are little pads, if you can see that. They're little white pads, and I just got this one off of eBay. It was like $110 or something. But in between each of those pads goes one of these. You can see the piping is cut at an angle. You want the smaller side to be facing down so that it hits the pad instead of just getting stuck like this, because it won't move anywhere if you screw it in like that. So you turn around, screw it in. They give you hex keys, Allen wrenches, and you got a little socket set, or a pry bar socket, whatever you want to call it, to screw in some other stuff. They give you a little tool, but they don't give you everything. You need a Phillips head screwdriver to get it done as well. So I'm just going to go through real quick. So what you do is you put the screw in top side, bolt in bottom side, tighten it. Don't do it too tight yet, because you want to get everything in. And then at the end, I'm going to flip it and tighten everything, because it's really, really hard to get down underneath this Lazy Susan type thing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take one of the arms. So you got one of your arms, then you've got a box piece, and you'll see there's a threaded side and just a bored through hole. What you're going to do is you're going to take your arm, you're going to have this stop down, and you're going to screw it in using the larger silver headed screws, the shorter ones, and you're going to screw through these slotted holes into the threaded inserts, and your outcome is going to be something like this. And I'm doing it at the the uprightmost position to start out with, but you'll be able to unscrew it and adjust it as you like. Next step, to get it out of the way, you're going to take your springs, and what you're going to do with them is you're going to take one of your ring, whatever you want to call it, you're going to put it in this hole, okay, and then you're going to screw it in, And then you're going to do that on both sides. But you don't want to screw it in all the way. I'll tell you why in just a second. Then you've got your dual tightening piece here. I don't know what it's called, but you unscrew it. So it comes all the way screwed in. You're going to want to unscrew it all the way as far as you possibly can. And it sure takes a second, but and then what you're going to want to do is you hook it onto your hook on the Lazy Susan. And then you're going to take one of your springs, attach it, then you're going to pull it up, and you're going to hook it in right there. And now you're going to tighten your eye bolt. The reason why you want to do this is because you want it to be as loose as you can so you can get the spring on. So you're going to tighten it. And like I said, it comes with a couple hex keys. So you can just use your hex key, tighten it, and then you tighten up that piece. And then it's in your upright position. And then you do it on the same side, same way. And then another thing I figured out is you're going to have these pieces. These are what you use to clamp in your screens. And so like I said before, there's a threaded hole on the top side. That's why you want to orient it like that. What you're going to do is you're going to screw it in all the way. And the reason why you want to do that is so that you can take your discs you can see you have little discs that come with it. And you're going to want to screw it in all the way because on the other side you have a hole that you can use. And if you look, you can see the hole on the other side. And if you screw it in all the way, sorry, I am being redundant, but I think this will help a couple people out. If you screw it in all the way, you can sandwich your disc right exactly where that hole is. And you can tighten it. So it goes right in that hole right there. I'm going to line it up real quick. And you tighten it. And you can see it goes right flush up against that. And then on the end of that, you have a tapped hole that you can screw these into. Like that. And kind of makes me upset that they sent you all the tools you're going to need except Phillips head screwdriver. But you're going to take, let me show you this. You're going to take your screwdriver with your little screw right there. You're going to put it up through that hole. Let's see. There was a magnet that came with it actually that I'm going to use. I don't know what the magnet's for, but you can use it to... Is that it? No. But what you can do, you can put it through this hole, and since it's right close up against it, you can pretty easily just get it up in there. And I tried doing it so that it's not this way. Oh goodness. Maybe you can unscrew it just a little bit so it leads right into that hole right there. You can go ahead, just put it in like that. There we go. There it is, you got it screwed in like that. And then you tighten it up and it'll be just like this. Let's see. Yeah. So that's a couple things that I figured out while putting this together. Because I know I've put together a lot of stuff before, and there might be some people out there that don't really build stuff too often, and so I think this will be a big help to them. So if you have any questions, you can DM me or put it down in the comments, and I'm learning just the same as you. This is my first screen printing experience, so let me know. Thanks.